wanted to flip the pillow and then bounce into my seat. That didn't really go. That wasn't graceful. That wasn't a graceful pop. Hey guys, it's Belinda from Belinda's Book Nook, and I am so hot. And I just realized I left the air conditioner on. I'm going to turn it off because listen how loud it is. Who can hear me? It's like, no. So we're going to turn it off. Oh, and I can do my hop again. Hold on. Here's the hop. This is called no editing. So tired. You got to take it just like you get it. Okay, so we are on, which one are we now? 1, 2, 3? Oh my God. Now I've lost track of which one this is. I think this is birthday book haul number 4. This is 4, I believe. I'm gonna write the right number on the title, so don't worry about it, because I am so hot right now and sticky. I feel sticky and shiny. I'm trying to get through these books. If I can just do it. I have 2, this one and 1 more, and then I'll be done with my birthday book haul. Did not know a heat wave is gonna come when it's time for me to talk about these books, because boy, oh boy. Let's get started. Today's fiction, not necessarily specific genre, because I'm just running out of being able, I'm all over the place, so here you go. This first book, I'm laughing because I already owned it. Yep, I already owned it. I bought it when it came out, and it's in hardcover. So I'm kind of happy to have this, and maybe I'll do a giveaway down the line of the hardcover version of the book. I don't know why I got the book twice. I don't know how it happened. This first one is by Aravind Adiga. Like they say, Aravind Adiga, and it's called Amnesty. Cool cover. I love it. Look, I love this. It's gonna be great. This is actually great right now, like this. Holy heck. I'm so hot and my mouth's dry because I just did the other videos. Although this is appearing, well, I'm wearing the same outfit. My mouth is dry. And I'm getting very unpolished as we go on this process. Okay. Anyway, here we are. Amnesty by Aravind Adiga. And this one is, the reason why I thought this sounded cool is listen to the description. Oh, Danny, formerly Danyaja Ratnam, was denied refugee status after he fled from Sri Lanka to Sydney. Working as a cleaner and living out of a grocery store room, he has cobbled together something approaching a normal life. But then one morning, he learns that a client of his has been murdered, and he may have information about the crime. Suddenly, Danny is confronted with a choice: come forward with his knowledge and risk being deported, or say nothing and let justice go undone. I just thought the twist on this, I thought that it was a cool way to be able to capture a whole lot in a book. And I'm hoping that that's what this book does, what this author does in this book, because if he does, it'll be really a fantastic read. It sounds like a really good book. That would be a great book club book. I'm thinking about like what kind of discussions could be around that. So I am super excited, again, obviously, because I bought the book twice, to read this. So this is Amnesty by Aravind Adiga. I'm trying not to blab too much because I got lots of books here. Okay, this one, when it came out, I was very intrigued and I wanted it, but I just didn't get it. And I'm glad I waited because now it's in paperback, and amen, because the big chunker hardcover was too much. And this is Blacktop Wasteland, a novel by S.A. Cosby. And this, I think, was his first. I think since now he has another one coming out, and I'm going to, if I enjoy this one, I'm going to wait for the paperback version so I can have 2 really nice looking. Look, I like the purple, like the reverse here. So you had the purple with the black, right? And then over here you have a little purple with the black here. So I like that, and I'm hoping like the next book will be like that. So I'm going to enjoy this one, hopefully, and then I will get the next one. What is it about, you ask? Well, let me tell you. It says, once known as the best getaway driver east of Mississippi, Beauregard, Bug, Montage, or Montague, I don't know how to say his name, has never stopped looking over his shoulder. He knows that no matter how long he has been out of the life, no one ever gets out completely. But now, no, that's not what it says. Hold on, I'm seeing so hot. I'm not even reading right. 1 second again. Let's do over. Now, Bug is an honest mechanic, a loving husband, and a hardworking dad. But when his carefully built new life begins to crumble and a former associate comes calling with a can't-miss jewelry store heist, Bug feels he has no choice but to get back in the driver's seat. Haunted by the ghost of who he used to be and the father who disappeared when he needed him most, Bug must find a way to navigate this blacktop wasteland, or die trying. I think it sounds really cool. I think it sounds interesting and fun, and we'll see. And I hope so, like I said, because then I'll wait for the paperback of the next one. So there's that one. I'm so glad. Sometimes it's good to be patient. Actually, it's good always to be patient. I'm not, and you can see, because I always get new releases. Speaking of a new release, boom. And let's just hold and pause. Look at it. Everybody's looking at it, loving it, looking at it, loving it. The pic, the fro. Over here, the fro. There's a pic again. I mean, just take it in for a second. Beautiful colors here. This royal blue and the golden yellow. It's gorgeous, right? Okay. Now that we've done doing that, and it actually, you can feel it, it's texture, or you can feel the pic, like, yeah, it's so good. Okay, so this is called The Other Black Girl, and apparently Good Morning America Book Club, because they put their stinking, not even a sticker now, it's not even a sticker, it's in the cover. What? Did you write the book? No. Would it have harmed them to put that, if they had to, put it right here? Right next to the skew, or just don't put it. Put it in here. No, maybe down below her name and her. Look at the picture of her, beautiful. Wait, just put it down here, but don't put it here. Okay, because here I go. See, this gets me going every time. I'm like, really? You don't deserve it. You didn't write it. So what? You're promoting it, but you know, let's just okay. So this book is by Zakiya Dalila Harris. I hope I pronounced it right. This book talks about, I think it's two women. It says provocative, urgent, and sharp as a knife. The Other Black Girl is an electric debut about the tension that unfurls when two young black women meet against the starkly white backdrop of New York City book publishing. I believe like the story will follow these two women, and you know, it's an experience that a lot of people of color experience in this country, where you are the only one. You know, you're the only one in the school, you're the only one in the store, you're the only one, when I'm saying the only one, I'm saying like the only black person, or the only whatever, fill in the blank. And then all of a sudden, you know, like in this case, it's a company, they hire another person of color, so another black girl, and so the other black girl. So then the dynamics change, because you are trying to figure out how to navigate the terrain, because people tend to want to group. So what the other black girl might like, they might assume that you like, because you're both black, and because they believe that, you know, you might have the same things going on, which is not true. Let's just get that straight, because we're all individuals. But there is that. Then there is the you know, if you think about the issue of code switching. So if you're in a job and, you know, you're being professional and talking professionally, and you're doing certain things that keep the mainstream comfortable. If the other person of color that has been hired doesn't follow into that, you know, mold, there's a bit of a tension that can occur, because there's always that association that they're not individuals, that they're together. So I hope I'm explaining. I know all the black people who listen know exactly what I'm talking about. It's just, so I'm curious to see what they're going to do in the book to talk about it, and to bring up the topic. You know, yeah. So That's what I'll leave it at that, because this is like, I'm going to turn it into a discussion about the book. So this is a new one that's come out. I'm excited to read it. My last book is by a great author that I'm kind of ashamed to say that I have not read his other book yet, and I'm going to, because Dee Dee had told me this. Read it. It is Kiesi Lemon, and it's the other book that he wrote is heavy, which I gotta get to it. I have to be in the right mindset. I feel like it's going to be one that might be a little bit downing. So, but this is his new book called Long Division, and it's really funky. Watch the cover. Watch the cover. Switched over. Just disregard this, right? Cover, right? The back of the book, right? And the book is written, so look at the cover, and you look in here. Flip the book, and then your words are this way. There's 2 stories and 1 book. Okay, so already it's kind of funky, right? Yeah. So you read from this way. I'm assuming this is your first story because you're coming from the front. Then you flip the book over and you read from this way. And it's about, let's see, it's about half, I get half and half the book is the story. So it's about 150 pages on the first story. The second story is about 130, no, yeah, 135. Okay. And so the story, now that we've got through all of the flipping, and I love how this is a velvety feel to it. This one, told in 2 separate stories and written with sharp humor and deep humanity, Long Division is an ambitious mix of contemporary Southern Gothic and Murakami-esque magical realism. And the first of the 2 stories set in 2013. 14-year-old Sitoyan City Colson becomes an overnight YouTube celebrity after an onstage meltdown during a nationally televised "Can you use that word in a sentence" contest. The next day, he's sent to stay with his grandmother in a small Mississippi community where a young girl named Baez Shepherd has recently disappeared. Before leaving, City is given a strange book called Long Division without an author. He learns that one of the book's main characters is also named City Colson, but Long Division is set in 1985. City's 2 stories ultimately converge in the work shed behind his grandmother's house when he discovers that the key to Baez's disappearance, intimately attuned to the confusion of young Black Americans who live under the shadow of history that they are gropingly understand. Oh my gosh. Do you even understand what I said? It was like blah, blah, blah. I'm so hot. Okay. So this is the last. I have to do one more video. Oh my God. I love you guys. I really do. And I want to do this video because I'm really being bad about, but my mouth is so parched, it's probably going to come out even worse. Okay, so here are my books from this one. Let's stay focused, Belinda. Focus. We got our Blacktop Wasteland. We have our Amnesty, Long Division, the other Black girl. You know, there's going to be some interesting discussion if this book does what I think it's going to do. I think these all are going to be great. It's like I said, looks like a book club book for sure. And this will just be interesting. We'll see. Okay. And that's it. That's it for this one. I am going to record the last one, right? Oh, I didn't say that. You didn't hear me sigh. I'm just so tired. I feel like, you know, when you're cramming, I remember cramming for exams in college, you just get so giddy and silly. So this last video could be silly, giddy, nonsensical, or it could be just okay. I'm hoping it's going to be one of the others, but I hope you stick around to watch the next one. And I am going to go now. I'm getting silly. So here's the books again. Doo-doo-doo. And now I'm making sound effects. Doo-doo-doo. I will talk to you guys later. How silly I get. Oh, and my bag for today is ripped though. This is Dick's Sporting Goods. It's holding this batch of books. All right, and I'm putting it back down here. And I'm out of here. Oh my God, no, wait. No, I'm not out of here yet. I'm out of here. Bye, guys.